Formula One has arrived in the Sunshine State for spectacular sunsets, gentle breezes, warm waters, and for what will be a fantastic race day here at the Miami International Autodrome. Well, it's certainly not sunny here in the Sunshine State. A lap of the Miami Grand Prix features 19 corners and 3.36 miles of track around the Hard Rock Stadium. But these conditions should prove especially difficult for all of our drivers today. It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session. Oscar Piastri lines up on pole position, and Max Verstappen lines up alongside. As we continue through the rest of the grid today, we have Norris, Antonelli, George Russell and Gasly, Maverick, Ocon, Hamilton and Valtteri Bottas, Hadjar, Lawson, Alex Albon and Stroll, Colapinto, Bortoleto, Carlos Sainz and Sergio Perez, Hülkenberg, Alonso, Lindblad and Ollie Behrman rounds off the grid. With preparations almost complete, let's head down to the track. And alongside me here today in the commentary box, Anthony Davidson. I know what we've got to do before the start of today's race, but what about our driver? What do the final hours look like for them?
Well, for them, you've got your pre-race rituals that you go through. You see different drivers that, some have got their headphones on, they're listening to the music. Some drivers really absorb the energy from the crowd and they're there waving to them. Other drivers, they go within themselves. They chat to their engineers, absorbing that information, that vital information that you need to carry you through the race. And, those pre-race rituals are essential to making things systematic. We do a lot of Grand Prix in a season, and the more systematic you can be, the easier you are within that environment.
Okay, here we go. I know what you can do. Don't let me down. Superb parking there, mate. Let's make sure we get the edge on the surrounding drivers as the lights go out. Keep an eye on the lights. The start sequence will begin as soon as the grid is formed. Be ready with the clutch. That start was okay, now stay alert for threats around you. Okay, you're doing well out there. Keep it up. We're looking at about 10 more minutes of rain. 10 minutes. Okay, be aware the car behind is catching you by 5/10 a lap, 5/10. Just a reminder from me, temperatures are vital for tyre wear, so make sure you keep them in the green zone. Okay, clear. No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving. Okay, we're monitoring some wear on the internal combustion engine. Be aware that we're going to start to see a loss of power. Pace is strong, but be aware these tyres need to go the distance. Okay, so gap to the car ahead, 3.0 seconds. Okay mate, we're seeing a lot of tyre wear in the data. Please focus on looking after your tyres. Weather's changing now, we're going to have to change strategy, so it's time to box. Gap to the car in front, 4.5 seconds. Tyre situation's an interesting one, but I think the right call is to stick with what we've got for now. Lewis is in the pits now. The weather's turning, we think it's time to box now. Okay mate, we didn't get what we needed there I'm afraid, but head down, chin up, and let's focus on the rest of the race. Okay, Lewis is in for his stop. Looks like we're running on a dry track soon. Back to dry shortly. Okay, go, go, go! perfect job from you and the crew there, mate. We're delighted with that. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now. Okay, so overtake is active. Overtake mode active. You're going to get more power from the hybrid system. You know how it works. Just use boost on the next long straight to get your way past. Okay mate, boost mode if you need it, boost mode if you need it. Wow, that was a heck of an impact. Let me know you're okay.
And the best of British and the best on the track. It's George Russell who wins.
You always look back at a race like this and think, if I'd just made that mistake there or looked up here, there would have been contact. And every one of those overtakes is a moment where you have to absolutely nail it, perfect it. And that's exactly what they're able to do today. Great stuff indeed.
It's time for our podium celebrations. And as ever in Formula One, 3 is the magic number. And taking his place on the top step of the podium, he gave it some hustle. Well done to George Russell.